Okay, today we're bringing you souvenir folders. Now this one here is a souvenir of the beautiful Caverns of Luray and Skyline Drive, Virginia. Okay, and this is the cover where you would address it, put a stamp on it. If you notice in the bottom here, it's 1937. How do you like that, huh? Okay, and this is the back cover, but I believe you would have to see it this way. Like this. No, be this way. Okay, I turned it over. It was the other way before. Alright, look at that. I mean, when you look at these, sometimes you don't know which way it goes. But this is the Spectre column in the beautiful Cave of Luray, Virginia. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Just to see that flowing. And this is the cover of the souvenir folder. Can you imagine to see this in person? See how it comes down? I mean, it's one thing to see it in pictures, but to see it in person, wow. Alright, now I think I got them all going the right way. I got some of these two ways. Alright, if you notice how old it is, because there's no writing to tell you nothing more about it. And most folders give you a little bit of educational information. Alright, I'm doing this on the left side because of how the pictures go. Look how beautiful that is, all blossom like that. This is near the Swift Run Gap. Look at that. To drive and to have that on the side of the road. Just like when I drove to Florida and stuff. I mean, they planted right in the middle between the roads going each way. So beautiful. Look at that. Nice. Very nicely blossomed. Alright, now look at that one. Giving you a nice view of the mountainside. Autumn comes to Skyline Drive, Virginia. Well, if you got mountains of trees when it's autumn and stuff and the leaves all change, that is a beautiful sight. Different in pictures though. Alright, now this one's this way. Look at the beautiful waterfall, really rushing. You can tell how it's rushing just by the look of the water. Look at that. Rapid River at the National Park. Beautiful sky rushing right down there. That's beautiful. Alright, this one goes this way. Skyline Drive. Okay, and this is in the park. Just gives you a nice little curve of the drive. And this one here is what they call the Blue Ridge Mountain. Look at that. It's nice to see. It's almost like the land is all squared off. It's really nice when you go into the big fields where they've planted, you know, for seasonal crops and feeding the cattle and all that. All divided up so nicely squared. Especially if you look at it from an upper view, you know, it's beautiful. Okay. And we have this one here. This is the Tunnel Skyline Drive in the National Park. Wow. You look like that and you thought, oh, okay, just a little cave thing. No. Look at that. Vehicle coming right through. Wow, right through the rocks. Cool, isn't it? Okay, and here we have a nice moonlight view here. Moonlight scene from Crescent Rock. Beautiful. how it reflects on the rocks and everything. Love it. Alright. And here we have another mountain view. Okay, and this one here is looking down in the valley. Nice mountain view. Geez, it'd be so easy to just cut over like that, huh? Look how much driving you have to do. A lot of S's. They love the S's. Alright, now, I think, there we go. Now I think we're going to be in the right way. I hope so. It's a little hard sometimes. You flip them over because they don't put the pictures all the same way. This one is Dream Lake. Oh, look at that. Wow. That's a beautiful view. Dream Lake. Okay, they named that correctly, didn't they? Nice. And this is Helen's Wall. I wonder why. Why would they name it that? Look at that. It almost looks like they built that just like that. Look at that. Look at the details in there. And it's just forming by itself. Almost like you would see it in the movies that way, huh? Makes you feel like you're walking in a village, just haunted house. Doesn't it give it? Go right through there, and that's the haunted house up there. I mean, you can look at these pictures any way you want. That's what's cool about it. Everybody sees things differently. It's like the castle on the hill. Funny how things form. Okay, and this is supposed to be, I guess, a tent. Look how that's all formed on the side, how it just built itself up. Wow. Really nice. Okay, now this one goes this way. Entrance to ballroom. Entrance to ballroom? Really? Okay, maybe it is a haunted place, huh? Entrance to ballroom. Okay, well, I guess you gotta name all the rooms to this beautiful cave. So we have a ballroom. Cool. Tatalia's Bale. Okay. How interesting. Well, just by looking at this, doesn't it make you want to go visit? Definitely an interesting folder. I wonder if it's still there, still standing, everything okay? If any of you know, go ahead and leave it in a comment. This be worth people visiting. This is cool. Love it. Christ blessing the children. Okay. Very different. Sacred River. All right. Okay, this one's an avenue. You take a ship to go through it? A boat? Or is it just a walking path? Almost looks like there was water there. But then that looks like a walking path. Walk by the water. Definitely different, huh? Okay, and this one goes this way. Express column. Alright. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. They're definitely different, aren't they? Alright, be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. And by all means, share these souvenir folders if you know someone who's looking to travel or just want to look and see what they used to make for souvenir folders back in 1937. Alright, it's always nice to look at things in the comfort of your own home. So be sure to share now. Bye-bye.